Today on Play and Display, we'll be reviewing The Rock from Mattel's WWE Elite Line WrestleMania 18. Here we go. Alright, for a long time on this channel, I've been advertising I'm going to eventually do my first Build-A-Figure on here. And I found the perfect set. It's the Build-A-Figure I want, but it's also the action figures that I don't have, the wrestlers I need. And we're starting off with The Rock, but most importantly, we're going to get that Mean Gene Okerlund sooner or later. But until then, let's open up The Rock from WrestleMania 18 and let's see what he's all about. And Mattel did a great job with the expression of The Rock on his face. He has that classic, serious look on his face. So the head sculpt, too, with his hairline, looks very similar to around the WrestleMania 18. The really cool feature, though, he's had a lot of tattoos over the years, and they kept the tattoos for WrestleMania 18. He's got the Brahma Bull there on the side. Now, Rock doesn't really have a whole lot to him, though. He's usually just got trunks. Obviously, the People's Elbow, he's always got an elbow pad on there for sure. But all in all, though, very much like The Rock, the boots look pretty decent. Now, The Rock does come standard with 2 sets of fists on him, though, right out of the box, which is appropriate, though. You know, a lot of times he does throw those big punches. He also comes with an extra set of hands to grip. Now, there's a third set of hands, but I think they're for Mean Gene, but let's see what they look like on The Rock. Alright, so I did install Mean Gene Okerlund's hands on The Rock, but they just don't look right, man. They just... I mean, it would be nice to have like an open hand on The Rock there, but it just, Mean Gene's not that tall. I don't know why his hands gotta be that giant on The Rock. I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't look like it fits in there properly. For the articulation on The Rock, you're not really going to get anything different. This is a WWE Elite figure, and it does have a lot of movement, though. My only concern really is in the head. Not a lot of tilt to it, though, for sure. But the elbows, wrist, the elbow pad, a little bit of binding, but it's not too bad, though, for sure. The biggest point I'm going to have problems with is the feet here. Mostly just standability, but it doesn't pivot that well. It's like a lot of times when I just wanted to try to line them up for like the People's Elbow, where it kind of just kicks one leg up and just lands on them. Might not be able to do that, though. But for my final review of the WrestleMania 18 The Rock, they knocked it out of the park with the expression on his face. Not only that, though, I like the fact that they put the hairline coming back a little bit, because around that time, The Rock was losing his hairline, and they got there, though. Tattoos, I don't know what it is, but wow. Great job on the tattoo. A lot of the older Rock figures I looked at, the tattoo looks more like a smudge for the Brahma Bull, so they did an excellent job there, too. Now, for the rest of it, though, it looks pretty average, and that's nothing wrong with it. The Rock always kind of kept a simple ring gear attire. Mostly elbow pads, trunks, boots, knee pads. And, you know, it's pretty simple, but it's also kind of basic at the same time. With that being said, though, with a great head sculpt and the tattoo, this figure still deserves an 8.25 out of 10. Now for the posability, though. WWE Elite figures always have excellent articulation. As far as, like, how they move, though. The head doesn't move that much, and I gotta take a little bit of points away from it, but doesn't break the figure, though. The one thing I really hate, though, is the fact the feet, it's a weird catch-22 because this figure stands up. Great standability on this figure, but there's hardly anything here. It almost feels like it's a fixed foot, which sucks because, like, if you want to use this for a figure federation that I'm going to, perfect. But if you want to have it, put in your collection, stand it there, look at it, you still have that option too. Not that bad. But for me personally, though, it kind of limits the posability, and I got to limit the review I want to give it, though. I want to give this one higher marks, but for me, because it is going to a Fig Fed, it's only going to get an 8 out of 10. And now for the fun factor. I have 2 Rocks in my collection. I have an Ultimate version, and I have an Elite version. The main reason why I got the Elite version, obviously, because I want to get a Mean Gene Okerlund Build-A-Figure. But the thing is, though, it's a little bit cheaper. And I only need 1 Rock for my figure federation. And this will do for the most part, though. It is a little bit hindered by the feet, though, but the standability is great. For the most part, you know, I can have all these old kind of dream matches I've been wanting to do for a long time with them against probably Macho Man Randy Savage, Dusty Rhodes, everything in between. So having an iconic wrestler like The Rock is definitely worth it, though. For the movement of Elite figure, excellent. So for the fun factor, I got to give this one an 8.5 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Appreciate the support you guys give this channel. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to. Always leave a comment down below. I always answer those questions and get back to you guys right away. The next video that's coming up will be the Hollywood Hogan from WrestleMania 18, which I will be doing a figure federation match with it. That's will also be coming out soon. After that, we'll get on to the next figures, the Build-A-Figure. Might take a little buffer episode in between, maybe do a Transformer episode that I really need to get done because I don't want to play with it. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Big love to you. Take care of each other, all right?